This is gonna be a really quick one upon request. Walk around of this Alpina. This is 1990, a B10 Biturbo. I've had the car for some time. I think it's been over 7 years now. Never tried to sell it, so let's go with it and see what's going on. I just didn't want to move all these other cars. So as you can see, the car has been sitting. I do drive it maybe once a month on the average, just around the block. So the car has some dust on it. Most of the paint is original. I would have to meter it, but I think there is a small there was a small spot repair, I think, on the fender, and the way they did it, it was all done in Japan. It's pretty amazing because they actually went over these original pinstripes, and you can barely see it. And I think another one is on the door. All these repairs, I think there's only two. They're very hard to notice. They're done very nicely. So the car is black, and it does have a black interior, and this one actually has a cloth interior. So since I got the car, it's been sitting inside the showroom, and its showroom is air conditioned, so it looks pretty good. All these door inserts, they're all intact. The one thing that started happening is the headliner started dropping. It is original headliner. When I got the car, it was all intact, but again, 7 years, it's just started doing that. Probably not the biggest problem to fix, because obviously there are a lot of upholstery shops that do headliners. The car has Recaro seats, as you can see. Everything works on it. Has cold air conditioning as well. I'm not sure if the car will start because it's been sitting for some time. The odometer is about 96,000 miles. Let's see if this thing will start. There we go. It does start. Now, if you look at these displays here, when you start the car after it hasn't ran for a while, this sometimes will not work, and then you start driving it, and like 5 minutes into the drive, the values will come up and everything works fine. Again, the engine runs very nicely. It's just all still cold motor. You got a working radio, sunroof, everything works. Again, car is very nice. All the wood trim on the inside looks great, maybe with the exception of that little crack, but it's all very nice. It's all there. One thing that is unfortunate is that when I got the car in Japan, it had all service records, and the person that I dealt with sent it to me using I guess a wrong carrier, so all the service records were lost in the mail. But the car doesn't have any issues. I installed brand new tires. I think it was last year, brand new Continentals, and oil change was also done, I think, last year. So this is the car.